Bitch is King Kong, cause I'm King Kong. In my kingdom with 6 rings on. How many championships? Bitch, 6 rings on. And I ling long. My name is Ping Pong. I like Bing Bong and the Ding Dongs. You got Hing Hong? Yes, I'm King Kong. In my kingdom, bitch is King Kong. Hey y'all. I know I did that before, but I really can't get over how fucking stupid that song is. I can't. Lara Bancroft. Bitch, I been on. What? What the fuck? Nikki? What the fuck? I don't understand. But I digress. What's up, guys and girls? Guys and dolls? Hey y'all, it's me, Mimi. You're tuning into a brand new episode of VIBEZ, the podcast. I just did that like I was like bipolar for real. Alright, you guys. We got an exciting show. I'm excited about this one. Later on in the show, my friend Eric Epps is going to join me, and we got a good topic of the week. So, I'll tell you all more. He's going to join in, and we'll get this thing rolling. So, let me stop talking and let's get into the song of the week. This is Saeku. I think that's how you say it. Saeku with Phony. I like this song, y'all. Y'all listen to this joint and I'll be right back.
Saeku. Crushed down. Let's go.
Girl, I wanna place my hands on you. I know you want me to, yeah. Tonight we'll break the rules. I know exactly what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
Girl, watch how I put my hands on you. You know I know just what to do. Tonight we'll break the rules. Baby, wait till I come through. I want you. From your head to your toes, girl, I hope you can take it now. Baby, I'm pulling up cause I know you've been waiting.
Let's ride out, y'all. We ain't coming home till the lights out.
I know you a freak, let me find out.
Baby girl, let's do it like right now.
Yeah, you call me home, baby.
Like right now.
You call me home, baby.
So let's ride out. Cause we ain't coming home till the lights out. No.
You call me home, baby.
Like right now. So let's ride out. Baby girl, I'm talking about right now.
Girl, you love the things I did to you. Yeah, I told you that I wanted to. Now you want round 2. Yeah, that's exactly what we gonna do.
Okay.
Girl, you're flexible, you're just my type. Yeah, great minds think alike. It feels so right when I'm deep inside. Baby, we can get it in all night. Oh yeah. From your head to your toes, girl, I hope you can take it. No. Baby, when I come back, yeah, I hope that you're naked.
Let's ride out. We ain't coming home till the lights out.
I know you a freak, let me find out.
Baby, let's do it like right now.
Yeah. You call me home, baby. You call me home, baby.
Let's ride out. We ain't coming home till the lights out. You coming home. Let's ride out.
We ain't coming home. Baby, smile today. Cause baby girl, I'm coming your way. I'm gon' fuck you better. And you're making mad at something to do, babe. I'm gonna do you better.
What's up, y'all? I'm back, motherfuckers. Guess who's back? All right, y'all. I'm back, and I want to make a correction. The name of that song is actually called OMW. I think that means On My Way. This song is by Fonzie and Saeku. I thought that said phony. Y'all, this is what happens when you can't read. Y'all, again, that's Fonzie featuring Saeku with OMW or On My Way. Y'all can look up the song. They're on SoundCloud, Spotify, and iTunes. And you can hit them up at Saeku, that's SAEKU, biz at gmail.com. So that's SAEKUBIZ at gmail.com for any inquiries. Or go and look them up on SoundCloud at SAEKU, SoundCloud, iTunes, Spotify, and download some Jesus Christ, download some music. I'm struggling here, y'all. I'm struggling today. Y'all support Saeku. That joint was nice. That was a vibe. Plug. All right, you guys, let's move on to some black shit. Girl, what's all this black shit? I don't know, black ass shit. All right, first up on the list, you guys, your favorite person, y'all cousin, y'all little bro, Chris Breezy, he got arrested again after a concert in Florida. The sheriffs were very nice. They let him finish his performance or his concert, and then they was like, bring that ass here, boy. Chris Brown got arrested on felony charge assault back from, I think it was 2015, when he assaulted somebody at a club. Chris, I mean, how many times does it take one person to realize that, they're gonna get the same outcome if they keep doing the same shit? Like, this is a question that I want to ask to the men. Men, how many times did it take y'all to fuck up something until you realize that there's a right way to do it? Because that's a real question, because I don't understand. Like, how many times does it take you? How many times have you fucked up and then realize that, oh, this is how you do it? Because I feel like that's what's happening with Chris Brown. He is struggling. Like, my nigga, how many times are you going to get arrested? Like, we got to keep seeing this shit. I thought he was doing better for his little daughter, Queen or Royalty, whatever her name is. Royalty. That's not, is that his song? No, that's Kendrick Lamar. Jesus Christ. All right. Y'all, help your cousin, your brother. Because I'm trying to figure it out. I would be salty as fuck if I'm performing and then I look over and, somebody from sound check taps me on the shoulder like, bruh, they here for you. And, I got to finish my last performance and then go the fuck with the sheriff. I would be embarrassed, number one, and then I would be salty, number two. And number three, I would be mad as fuck. Like, I had plans after this concert, and it was not to go to jail. Chris, you have to make some better choices, some better decisions. I'm trying to figure out, like, what the fuck is happening, what's going on, why are you struggling? Somebody help him. Call y'all cousin, send him a DM on Instagram, or, just comment some stupid shit under his picture. He seems to always respond to that. And help him out, because he's struggling. Like, my nigga, stop going to jail. You going to jail for some old shit you did. That should have been settled, during that year. Y'all help him, because he's obviously struggling. I'm moving on. So, y'all cousin Keshia Cole, y'all know that maybe this was like a few days ago, she was on Instagram and she put up a picture, and and then had a hashtag something about being pregnant, right? And so people thought she was pregnant. And I did also. I was like, but isn't her boyfriend like 17? I'm afraid, Keshia, what the fuck is happening with you? So Keshia later on, went back on the gram and admitted to lying about her pregnancy. She was doing that or making a joke about, people body shaming her. Keshia, let me tell you something. That's not the way to do it. If you want to get a message out about body shaming, then do like the rest of the other celebrities and write a fucking 32 paragraph post about why body shaming is wrong. Okay, and it's not even a 32 paragraph because they write one continuous paragraph that lasts for like 32 fucking minutes. It takes you 32 minutes to read. And I'm like, Jesus Christ, does no one know how to properly write a paragraph or a fucking paper? Because if you want to write a paper and put it on the internet, write it correctly. But anywho, she lied about being pregnant. Y'all, her boyfriend is really 22. I don't, what the fuck is happening? What's happening? Who else was dating a little Black China? I'm like, who else had a little baby boyfriend? What's going on? Keshia struggling, Chris Brown struggling, Keshia, girl, do you want to be pregnant by it? I can't say Lil Baby because Lil Baby is an actual rapper's name. But see, I was going to make a joke about Lil Baby and Lil Bibby. Because y'all know her ex-husband's name is Bibby. Oh, it worked in my mind. Anywho, here's the thing. I truly don't give a fuck about celebrities and how they look and whether they've gained weight or this or that. I don't care. Of course, who am I? What does my little opinion matter? But I just want celebrities to know that if you continue to post shit on the internet, know that you will be judged. There is not going to be one person, one celebrity who puts out a picture on the internet without any kind of negative comments under that picture. Show me who that person is and I'll give you $100. I'll send it directly to you. Show me who the fuck that is, what celebrity has posted a picture and they don't have any kind of negative comments under their pictures. Because there's always going to be a negative Nancy out there. That was like my best white woman interpretation of a phrase I could think of. But there's always going to be a negative Nancy out there. Somebody who's constantly looking to belittle you and berate you because it brings them pleasure. But that doesn't mean that you always have to clap back or respond to that person. Bitch, if you look fat, then I don't know. Maybe you ate a burger and the burger had too much grease, or you ate, too many fries. Who gives a fuck? You're about to go take a shit in like 30 minutes anyway, and it's going to come back out. Why are you responding to people? Why are you going on the internet lying about being pregnant? And then you can't make a joke out of something like that as a celebrity because it's going to become a whole thing. And it's going to blow up in your face in a matter of minutes, if not hours or overnight. So she set herself up. She fucked herself when, she went on the internet and decided that was going to be funny to her. And people are going to drag you for being, I don't know how fucking old Keshia Cole is. What is she, like 37? People are going to drag you for being, I think I've aged her. Keshia Cole can't be 37. Maybe she is. I don't know. 35 at the most. Anywho, she was going to get dragged for being 35, dating a 22-year-old, and then to have been pregnant by him. No. I mean, if I was her kid, I would have dragged her. Like, girl, what you doing? You have to stop. Because now you're making decisions just to fucking make decisions. Okay? We're moving on. This story is rather interesting to me, y'all. Uncle Lee Daniels. I'm about sick of him right now because he's doing the most. He's on a campaign to just do the most throughout, all summer 18. He's on campaign, do the fucking most. So, Lee Daniels is now, on top of trying to curse Monique out. He is now claiming that he is the one who discovered Cardi B. And he's the one who actually also put her on Love and Hip Hop. Now, Lee is making these claims because he said he had a selfie video or a selfie, I don't know what the fuck it was, a video of him singing a Cardi B song. And then that's when he suggested to Mona Scott that Cardi should be on the show. She should put her on she should put her on the show, and that's how he actually discovered Cardi B, and so now he's taking credit for that. Lee, if you don't go the fuck and pay Dame Dash his $2 million, stop. Because right now you're in a campaign to just say stupid shit. Like, where are you getting this information from? Where's the basis of this claim? How do we know that this is factual? So you discovered Cardi B because you put a fucking video of yourself up singing a song of hers. As did 2 other fucking million people, Lee. So you and 2 million other motherfuckers discovered Cardi B. Congratulations. All 2 million and one of y'all did a good job. The fuck? Like, please, get y'all uncle. Because now he's off his shits. He's off his shits. And you know what? This is sidebar. I had a conversation with my cousin, and we were talking about this, about Lee Daniels owing Dame Dash $2 million. And my cousin said some stupid shit about, Dame knows him, and that's his dude. He been working with him. That's why he loaned him the money. And I'm telling my cousin, what the fuck does that have to do with him paying Dame Dash the money back that he loaned him? Like, if you're a real friend, I should not have to wait 9 years to receive my money back because I gave it to you as a loan. So I think my cousin's basis was that, they friends. And I'm like, no, nigga, they not friends. Okay. Because he owes him money. Any friend that owes me more, first off, if any of my friends owe me more than $50, that's, no, I'm going to lower the bar. You're my friend, and you still owe me, because I'm not going to trip if it's like $20. If you still owe me more than $20, you're not my friend. And I keep tabs on all the motherfuckers who owe me money, because I need every coin that I can get. Now, I'm not being petty, because I could have said if you owe me more than $5 or more, then we're not friends. But you know what? Sometimes I get it. It's a struggle. It's a struggle out here. But if you owe me $20 or more and you've yet to pay me back, I don't fuck with you. I don't fuck with you. You little stupid asshole. I ain't fucking with you. Little dumbass bitch. Get my money back. But could y'all imagine that? Could you imagine you're wealthy or you're rich or you've come into some money, a great friend of yours that has a lot of talent and potential asks you to invest in them and loan them $2 million so that they can invest and create a project, and you give them the money, and then they verbally tell you, and you all agree to this, and they give you a contract, because nowadays you got to sign a fucking contract. They say, I'm going to pay you back your $2 million next month. And then next month turns into next year. And then next year turns into, my God, I just turned 51. What the fuck? Y'all not friends. You're not friends anymore. Because that person who you called a friend has not even been decent enough to call you and say, hey, I have not forgotten about paying you back. I'm still working on that. Okay? It may look like I have money right now, but I don't. I'm just trying to balance my finances. Dame didn't even get that shit. Imagine that's what happened to you as a friend. I just got totally off the topic because this was about Lee claiming that he discovered Cardi B. But I'm still stuck on that one. You just not gonna fucking owe me $2 million. You're not, no. This is how people end up dead to the bed. I'm telling you. Because they don't want to pay people back. If you don't want to be dead to the bed, then pay them motherfuckers back their money. Cool. Alright, you guys. We're gonna move on. Okay? Sorry, I got distracted. Oh, you guys, this might be my favorite story. So I don't know if you all were watching or you saw the episode of The Talk. I don't even know if people actually watched The Talk. And Sanaa Lathan was on there. And y'all know that, okay, so y'all auntie or your favorite bae, because she's bae to everybody. She wasn't bae to me. She was one of my favorite actresses, but she's not anymore. She's been kicked off that list. But she was on The Talk. And they asked her about the biting Beyonce incident. And she said that her and her friends laughed their asses off. Now, if you ask someone a clear question about whether or not they actually committed an act, and their response is, my friends and I laughed our asses off, does that not mean that your ass is guilty? Right. So, y'all auntie / bae. Ooh, y'all bunty. Baity. Bunty. I like baity. Y'all baity. I like that one better. So, y'all baity did not even deny that she was the one who actually bit Beyonce. Now, what you're not going to do if somebody asks you a clear fucking question, it's 2018. Don't nobody got time for lying except y'all president, 45. He's the only one out here lying for no fucking reason. Everybody else ain't got time for it. So if somebody asks you a clear question and you can't even answer it straight, that means that your ass is lying. And that means that y'all baity, as I told y'all before, bit Beyonce. Now, I am not a stan. I'm not. I love Beyonce, though. But what I'm not going to accept is a grown-ass woman going around biting another grown-ass woman. First off, why you in my man's face? Secondly, why the fuck are you biting me? So, y'all gotta know, and y'all have to come to the realization that y'all baity is out here, snorting that. She's snorting that cocaine. Can you snort cocaine? I don't know much about drugs. Yes, you snort cocaine, coke, and then you inject and smoke. No, I think you smoke crack. Where's this conversation going? Crack is cheap, crack is whack. R.I.P. Whitney. Side note again. You guys, are y'all going to see the Whitney movie? I really want to go see it. I think it's going to be really good. Like, really good. Okay. So y'all go see it first and then tell me how it is. Alright? So that I can go see it. But don't sleep on y'all baity being a little cokehead out here biting on people. Okay? And then I can't call her baity. She not baity. Y'all baity Sanaa. If you're gonna be on drugs and you like to be high at the parties, that's fine, girl. Do what the fuck you want to do. But know who the fuck you're biting. Okay? And I know y'all mad at Tiffany Haddish because some of y'all's like, she talked too much. Bitch, Tiffany did the right thing. She did the right thing. Because the Beehive, they needed to know this so that they could do thorough investigations and figure out what the fuck was going on so that they could protect their queen bee. Okay, because she needs to be protected. And Sanaa Lathan, girl, if you gonna go around here being high and biting on bitches, bitch, go bite Heather Locklear. She's struggling. Okay? Go and, I don't know, bite a fucking actress that no one cares about. Okay? Bite some motherfucking body that we don't like no way. Take your ass out and I don't know, who the fuck can she bite? Anybody besides Beyonce. Shit, just go bite some of the Asian people. I think they like to be bit. I don't know. That could be very racist. It sounded racist. Possibly. I don't know. But, little girl, Sanaa, go stop biting on bitches that are beyond your pay grade. Like, they're beyond, Beyonce is like beyond all of our pay grades combined. Like, beyond everything that we've ever made in our entire life. She's beyond that. So pick somebody else to bite, Sanaa. And then we'll support you. We'll be like, you know what? That bitch deserved to be bit. You know, I didn't like her anyway. I didn't like what she stood for. She didn't stand for too much of anything. So I didn't like that. All right, you guys. I'm going to stop talking. That's it for Black Shit. Let's move on to What the Fuck Chicago. It's Mimi Wallace reporting live from the bite mark of Beyonce. Here are your weekly updates for What the Fuck Chicago. Anti-violence protesters shut down the Dan Ryan Expressway after thousands poured onto the interstate to march against police brutality. One witness, who happened to be a driver waiting to get through, stated, "They ass need to march somewhere else before I brutalize they ass. It's too hot for this shit." Mayor Rahm Emanuel has been caught in a lie again, recently stating that Chicago has the highest employment rate with 2 million jobs in the private sector since 1950. Rahm failed to admit that he was counting drug dealers as members of the private sector. Rahm, they don't count, okay? They don't file taxes. They don't count. Over the holiday, Chicago saw a spike in hot weather reaching 98 degrees. The dry heat and humidity began to cause hallucinations as people began to hear new songs by the boy band of the same name. It's okay if you don't get it. You know, that was really funny to me. It was hilarious. Y'all remember the band 98 Degrees? Nick Lachey and his brother Drew. It's okay. It's okay if you didn't get it. Because I did. I got it. And I got it, like, really good. Alright, you guys. That's it for What the Fuck Chicago. Those are weekly updates. All that good stuff. Alright, you guys. Let's move on. You know, I went back to question of the week format and just post a question because you all clearly don't respond or you clearly don't listen to me. So this week's question, which I did not expect. Oh, excuse me, y'all. I did not expect so many responses, but I like them. So this week's question was, how would you feel if your date, being that it's a first date, showed up drunk and high? And I posed that question because I told y'all the last episode that I went out on a date with my coworker and his ass showed up drunk and high. And I was just trying to figure out how to feel. So this is where the question came from. So yeah, I'm going to read a few of the best comments because this one, like I said, it's got a lot of comments. So who we got up first? Let's see. Shout out to my soror, Rhonda. Rhonda said, happened to me before. It was terrible. All I could do was shake my head and order everything I could do. He could pay. Oh, and sorry, and order everything I could so he could pay. Patricia said, totally irritated, disappointed, and disgusted. Date definitely wouldn't happen. And then my friend Damien said, unacceptable. You're supposed to show the best you on your first date. If that's how you show up, then it's trouble to follow. I would reclaim the balance of my time. Yes, reclaim the balance of my time. Come on through then, Damien. You know what? I got a few responses that were this. I needs all minds with an S at the end. Motherfucking black people. What type of high and what type of drunk? It's levels to this shit. You know what? I can't. It was actual people who garnered that type of response, like what type of high and what type of drunk. I don't give a fuck if it's basic high and basic drunk. You showing up to a first date drunk and high, that's not acceptable. And I don't know why people think that it is. I don't understand. Hold on, guys, because I'm going to read some more responses. Let's see. We got April Showers with 3 S's said, "You selfish. We could have got drunk together." You know what? I actually did think about that on the date. I was like, okay, you showed up drunk. I don't smoke. So you showed up drunk. I was like, you selfish as fuck because you could have waited until you got here and we could have got drunk together. I actually did think that. Antonia Holloway said, "What date? I'm good, love. Enjoy." That shit always cracks me up. Let's see. I don't know how to pronounce this person's name. Armanit Fryer. Who the fuck are you? What's wrong with getting high? I get high to focus and put forth my best performance. Then your best performance is fucked because you can't even perform at a sober level. I don't have time, and I don't understand. That's another thing. For people who smoke weed and for basically weed addicts, because y'all have to have it every day. How the fuck do you function without it? You can't. If you can't function without weed, that means you're an addict, right? And if you have to perform everything greatly while you are high, then you're not really good at that thing that you're doing. Because you shouldn't have to have drugs to help you perform better. Let's see. Dude, the director said, "I was about to say I don't think that's ever happened to me, but low key, I might be that date for a few people." At least he admitted to it. Let's see. Deja Jovan. It's a huge turnoff, especially because I didn't get drunk too, so now I gotta watch your ass have all the fun. That happened to me once, and he was put on the block list immediately. Here's the thing. See, I work with him, so I'm not going to put him on the block list, because every morning that I walk into work, I got to see his fucking face. And, you guys, you want to know what the crazy thing was? So, wait, I want to read this one, and then I'll tell y'all. So, Badass Boomster said, "I'm getting her a cab home. No Me Too movement here." Fucking asshole. "I need you of sound mind and body, because I got too much to lose." I mean, at least he's nice, and he's going to get her a cab and take her ass home. And shout out to Pretty Please Podcast. They said, "That's a no-no." I agree with y'all. So here was the thing about that date, right? We went out on a date, and it was a fucking disaster. And I go home the next day. And for the next week, like real life, I was busy as fuck. Every time he called me, I was either in rehearsal, or I was in a business meeting, or I was recording my other podcast. I'll tell you about that later. And I couldn't answer the phone. This man literally stalked me for a week. And I didn't understand. And he texted me one Sunday where I didn't have anything to do, and he was like, "Did I do something wrong, or am I bothering you?" Now, I thought about being nice and lying to him and making up some shit, but I was like, I didn't want to be bothered that day, and I was not in the mood to lie to people, so I was like, "You're bothering me." And that's exactly what I sent him. And he was very petty, y'all. He was like, "Okay, I'll stop bothering you, but I still want my food you owe me." Nigga, what? Are there dudes out here really do that? Like, y'all get mad because you're being rejected, so you say, "Okay, give me my food back." Food as in the date that I paid for. You owe me a date. Like, you owe me food. That's what he meant. And I was just a little flabbergasted. Big word. Because I was like, who the fuck actually does that? Is this what men do out here now? Like, y'all have become more petty than the women. That's what it seemed like. That is exactly what it seemed like. All right, guys. That was question of the week. Thanks to everybody who responded to that. How would you feel if your date, the first date, showed up drunk and high? I thought that was a really good question, and thank you to everybody who responded. It was a lot of other responses, but I didn't want to read all of those. So you guys, we're going to move on. All right, guys, so we're moving on to the topic of the week, and unfortunately, I was supposed to have my friend Eric join us, but he's not going to be able to make it. So it's just me. Sorry, y'all. We'll get him back next week. But this week's topic is men versus women and their insecurities. Now, this is why I needed a guy on the show so that we could talk about this. So I'll just continue forward and do it how I usually do. So what made me think about this topic was I met this dude on the train, and he was fine, right? And then I started thinking, because he was very well groomed. And, you know, men are out here now, and a lot of the young men are, I can't think of a term for it, but a lot of young men now are very much into, not that they have never been, but they are very much into self-grooming, like almost to a metrosexual standpoint. So, and I mean, hey, some of y'all are out here like that. So, some men, y'all in these wave caps and these beard products and the hair products and the waxing and all of that shit. So I met this guy, and he was too well groomed. I don't know if there's such a thing, but then I started thinking about it. That just triggered that thought. But before I get, it may not make sense to you, but it made perfect sense in my mind. So before we start getting like off topic, let's stay on topic. Again, men versus women and their insecurities. So my first point being, do men worry about how they look? Because I always wondered that. I always wanted to know. You know how women, we worry about how we look, you know, before we leave the house. If our best friend calls us and is like, hey girl, we're going out, you know, get dressed and all of this stuff. And if we start to make excuses, it's because we don't like how we look. Not to say that we don't think we're beautiful or anything like that, but at that moment, something's not going right. Our hair is not right. The makeup is not right. We don't have any clothes. The clothes are not right. Something's just off. Like, we don't like how we look at that moment, and that affects us going out. So we're not going to leave the house if something's not right. It doesn't matter if your friend comes over and tries to do your hair, or if she tries to do your makeup. With women, if we feel that we don't look right, we're not leaving the house. And I'm going to tell you that right now. Nobody can come over and fix it. Like, yeah, my best friend tried to come over and beat my face and do my hair. Bitch, the furthest I'm going is to my car around the corner to the liquor store, because I'm not going out to the club because something's off. So, because women, that's how we think, and that's how a lot of us feel. If we don't look right, then we feel insecure. We feel insecure about how we look. We feel insecure about whether or not people are going to think that we're pretty or beautiful or whatever. So that's a woman's perspective. My thing was, do men worry about how they look? Do men get to the point where they're like, nah, bruh, you know, I can't go out like this? And this just made me think about something. I dated a dude, and he legit would not go out. We could not go out in public. Like, we couldn't go out on a date. We could not leave my house if he didn't have his hair cut. And that's one thing I didn't understand. I'm like, nigga, you barely have hair on your head. But he would legit freak out. He's like, nah, I ain't got my hair cut. We can't go out. That's it. I'm like, the fuck? You can't go out. I'm going out. But my nigga, I look at his hair and be like, your hair is fine. Your waves is right there, all that shit. He's like, nah, I got too much hair. Nigga had that much hair. And he in here like legit freaking out because he didn't have his hair cut and he was not going outside like that because in his mind, he was feeling insecure about looking presentable to the outside world. He didn't feel like he looked presentable or he didn't like the way he looked. So that's a good point. I really do think men worry about how they look. But I don't know if it's for other men or if it's for other women. And no, I don't know gay stuff. Y'all calm down. That's homo. Sit your ass down. So with women, when we worry about how we look, it's not because we don't think, well, some of us, it'll be like, okay, well, I want men to look at me and think I'm cute. But for the most part, women who worry about how they look, it's because of other women. We are afraid that or scared of other women judging us. So if we go out, we do not want to deal with another woman looking at us and saying, oh, girl, she looked popped. Or who the fuck told her that was cute? Why her friend let her come outside like that? Because we always hear the comments. It's always a blow to our self-esteem. And that's what makes us insecure, is that other women are judging us. So do men, when you all have your insecurities, or when you're worried about how you look, shall I say, are you trying to be presentable for another dude? Like, in a sense of, nah, bro, I'm not finna go out here so he can talk about me. Like, they not finna talk about me. They not finna dog me out like that. Like, do men do that so that they don't have to be talked about by other men? Because that would be the equivalent of why women worry about how they look. And that kind of takes me into my next point, which is, are men afraid of being judged by other men? So I just covered this with women. We're definitely afraid of being judged by other women. You can be, for a woman, we can be sitting out, we can be like at a restaurant, or I'll say a lounge, and you're with a group of your friends, and there could be two other women just sitting beside y'all, and we don't know them. But if one of them says a negative comment about some shoes or clothes or our hair or makeup or whatever, we hear it. We don't give a fuck if you 17 tables away, we can hear it. That affects us. We feel like we're being judged now, and now we're going into fight mode. Not because we literally or we physically want to fight that person, not saying that we won't, but we're going into fight mode because now it is, there goes that fear that I had. That's why I didn't want to come outside, because I knew that I knew some other bitches was going to judge me. I didn't feel like dealing with this today. So that's taking me into my point of, or are men afraid of being judged by other men? Like, if you go outside as a dude and you don't feel like, you don't have your fresh haircut, or your beard ain't lined up, or your clothes are not fresh, are you afraid of being judged by your appearance from other men? Like, this is why I need a dude on here. All of my friends who's supposed to be on the podcast episode, y'all ain't shit. You ain't shit, you ain't gonna never be shit, okay? And your daddy wasn't shit either. But going back to my point, are men afraid of being judged by other men? The same as women are afraid of being judged by other women. Like, as a guy, do you all refuse to go outside on certain days because you feel like your appearance is not equivalent to what it should be based on, outside appearances from all other dudes that you know? You know that you're about to go somewhere specific and everybody's going to be together. All the dudes gonna look tight. They gonna have their shit together. But you feel like you're gonna be judged, or do you feel like you're gonna be judged because you look a certain way or you don't look like you fit in with them? Here's another point. So with women, especially for single women who are out here trying to find like Mr. Right or that guy, for those of us out here who do nothing but like date all the time, and for those of us who've gotten to a point where we feel like dating is a waste of time at this moment because we can't seem to find a decent guy with common fucking sense. My question is, do men feel like that when you all are dating women? For the single men who are out here and you all have been dating, but do you feel like you can't find a decent woman with common fucking sense? Because does that bring out, and I'll tell you how it's insecure. It's insecure in a way where you feel like, where you start to think it's you that is not attracting the right people, or you feel like it's you that keeps attracting the wrong people. And that's where that insecurity, like with women, well, that's where that insecurity comes in. With women, single women who are out here dating, and you feel like dating is a waste of time because all you keep running into is ain't shit dudes. Like, he ain't shit, he ain't shit, he ain't shit. But then sometimes you'll sit back and be like, I wonder if it's me that's just attracting the wrong dude. So then you start to think about, well, I do this and I do this, and I know people don't want to be bothered with this, and my last relationship didn't work out because I wasn't given enough of this. Do dudes do that? Guys, do you sit back and reflect on, well, I keep attracting these ain't shit ass females. Is it me? Like, what the fuck am I doing? Shit, I don't do this. I don't do that. I'm always chasing after this. This is how I present myself. Like, do guys do that? And do you all start to judge yourself based on what you feel like you're not doing, which causes you to keep attracting the same type of women? Because like I just stated before, women do it all the time. We judge ourselves, especially if we go out and we're on dates and we're dating dudes. And in the beginning, it's like we really liked him. He was cool. He seemed nice. And then a few months later, literally, it doesn't even last past a few months, everything falls apart. And then we're sitting there wondering why. And then that's where we'd be like, I think it was me. Like, if we have conversations with our girlfriends, it's like, girl, it has to be me. Like, at first, it's always going to be, he ain't shit. He ain't shit. But when we're with our closest girlfriends or we're alone in our own thoughts, it's like, nah, I think it's me. Like, what the fuck? Why the fuck do I keep attracting this same type of dudes? I don't want to keep doing that. Do guys do that? Do y'all sit around and have conversations and be like, man, bruh, what the fuck? Why do I keep attracting crazy ass females who don't got shit? Like, they not shit. All they ass got 5 or more kids, they don't got no job, and they think I'm about to pay for everything. If you are attracting those type of females, it is you. I just want to tell you that right now. Like, it is 100% most definitely you. I feel sorry for you right now. And then the last point is, which was just a general question, which is simply, what are men really insecure about? I cannot answer that question because I don't have a dude on here right now, but we're definitely gonna get back to that. If I can answer it for women, let's see, that's a really good question. What are women really insecure about? I think, I think women are really insecure about being 100% vulnerable with their partner or their husband or their spouse or whoever or boyfriend and not getting the same in return. So I think women are, you can say like women are jealous and possessive and all of that stuff. And yeah, because a lot of women are, but I think women are insecure about being 100% vulnerable with someone and not getting that same amount of vulnerability back. Because that, I think for women, that might mean that I just sat here and wasted all of my fucking time and gave you all of my love and I don't even get that shit back. That's like embarrassment on top of shame, on top of fucking guilt, on top of rejection, and it's just everything is on top of each other. No pun intended. So that's my thought. That's my opinion. Now, I definitely want to hear different opinions from other women on what you think women are really insecure about. I'm actually going to post that question on the social media, so that will be the question of the week for next week. I'll post that up this week, you guys. So make sure you comment on it. I'm going to post it on the pages, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And then I also posted up because I still want to know the answer to this, but I need honest, truthful answers. I don't need y'all dudes coming on here talking about we not insecure. Yes, everybody's insecure about something. Even like if you're working on yourself now and you've gotten past that point, that's for like older men and older women, 50 and 60 and, 50 and above. My bad. 50 and above. If you're not 50 and above, then your ass is still insecure. And even 50 and above year old men and women still have insecurities. So I'll pose that question because I really want to know, what are men really insecure about? So that I don't know. Like I can sit here and conjure up an answer just from like being around a lot of dudes, having a lot of male friends, growing up like a little tomboy, and then like listening to my dad and my uncles talk. I think, from my opinion, I think men are really insecure about feeling like they are doing a good job. And that's just in general. Like they need to feel like they're doing a good job, whether that's at their actual job, whether that's with the family, especially with the family, or what just in life. If they don't feel like they're doing a good job, because men need validation. I think men might need validation more than women. Because men, y'all need people to constantly tell you, you're doing a good job. You're doing a really good job. Keep up the good work. That's what I feel like men are really insecure about. They feel like they're not doing a good job. That's my opinion. I could be wrong. I don't know. That's why I need the guys out here. Tell me what it is. All right, you guys, we're moving on. That was topic of the week, men versus women and their insecurities. To my friend Eric, who's supposed to be on here, fuck you. We still cool, though. All right, you guys, let's move on to Ratchet Drink Chronicles. You guys, I'm keeping it light today. I've been drinking a lot, and I need a break. I really do. I mean, I have to go on a libations vacation because I can't. Like, I gotta let my body breathe. But until I go on that vacation, I'm keeping it very light, and I'm actually drinking a Corona with lime. A Corona Light with lime. Okay, y'all? Don't judge me. I was taking a squig, because y'all know a woman don't sip. She was. You got it. She squigs, bitch. You don't take a squig, then you ain't a woman. I's a woman now. That's it, Ratchet Drink Chronicles. What y'all drinking on? That's what I want y'all to tell me. What y'all drinking on? Y'all be drinking when y'all listen to this podcast? Y'all listen to each episode. And then Ratchet Drink Chronicles is coming up. Do you actually have a cocktail in hand? Let me know. I want to know. I'll pose that question too. You guys, let's move on. Let's move on to the shout-outs of the motherfucking week. Alright, so, first shout out is to my new producing partner, Omar McClinton. You guys, what I want to tell you, so again, first off, shout out to Omar McClinton and the new podcast that I'm hosting. You guys will have access to that starting today. You guys can go and look up the new podcast I host. It's called Meditations, Conversations, and Libations. If you cannot spell all of that, then I don't know what to tell you. And it's by Various Artists Radio. But if you guys just go and look it up by the title Meditations, Conversations, and Libations, you guys can listen to the first episode, should be up now, featuring my friend Blake Martin. You guys can find that on SoundCloud, iTunes, and Google Play Music, and Spreaker right now. So guys, make sure you go and support me and my other podcast. And shout out to Omar McClinton for being my producing partner. You guys are doing big things over here. Again, you guys make sure you go and listen to that one. So that one has a different format, and I'm interviewing like artists from throughout Chicago, and not just Chicago, but we're expanding, and so we're interviewing actors and musicians and everyone. So you guys will hear that in shows to come. So I'm excited. I want you all to be as excited as I am. So I need you all to go and listen to that podcast. That's Meditations, Conversations, and Libations. Spell it out. I believe in y'all. Shout out to my bestie Alex for the night out. We went and did like a bunch of shit. So we went to a restaurant. Don't remember what it's called. But fuck that restaurant, because I had the greasiest fucking crab meat sandwich I ever had, and it fucked my stomach up, okay? It just fucked me up. I felt like one of them old women who always complaining about digestive issues. But we went out to that restaurant, and then we went up north to the north side of Chicago by North Park University to a hookah bar. And y'all, I have virgin lungs. I don't really smoke hookah, but I did it that day. And we met some Sudanese men. And shout out to, I don't remember his name. But, he's a statistics professor at the University of Illinois, Chicago. And he subscribed to my podcast. So shout out to them. So we met some cool ass people smoking hookah. Yeah, it was like 2:00 in the morning. I'm like, this is where the fuck y'all be at. All the Arab people were just in there smoking hookah. And I'm like, this is what the fuck y'all do at 2:00 in the morning? Go to sleep. But shout out to my bestie Alex for the night out. We had a blast. And then shout out to my friend Doug for the new business ventures that we're working on. You guys, I told you before the summer is up, or at least by the end of fall, it is my goal to get my own short film finished, and I will keep you updated on that. But Doug and I are partnering up, and we're gonna get that together. Oh, excuse me. So that's it for the shout outs, you guys. We always come to the end of the show. You guys, make sure you go and follow VIBEZ Podcast on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. That's VIBEZ with a Z, VIBEZ Podcast on Facebook and Twitter. And on Instagram, that's Ask VIBEZ. That's AskVibez. Go and follow. Make sure you subscribe to the podcast. You can find us on Apple Podcasts or iTunes, Google Play, Spreaker, SoundCloud, and CastBox. and also Stitcher. You guys, I do want to tell you now I am on Spreaker, so you can subscribe and download and listen to episodes on Spreaker as well. And then make sure to tell your friends to tell their friends to tell their friends to do what? Listen to the motherfucking podcast. You got it. Y'all are on it. Y'all are really on it. Yeah, I believe the children are the future. Oh, you guys, also, make sure you email me your responses. So the question of the week, the question for this week is, so I'll start this and I'll do it for each episode now. This week's question is, what the fuck is the question? Y'all see how fast I forget? So this week's question is, it's a 2-part question. What are women really insecure about, and what are men really insecure about? I want you all, if you're listening, please email that response to askvibez@gmail.com. I want to read those joints, and I definitely want to read them on the next episode. And if you don't want to send an email, I'll post the question up on social media, so make sure you're following the pages and comment on the question of the week and leave your response. Also, you guys, if you would like to follow me personally on social media, you can follow me on Instagram at Mimi, that's with 2 E's, MEMETHEACTRESS, that's Mimi the actress. Same for Twitter. And if you want to follow me on Facebook, that's Mimi Wallace, Mimi with 2 E's. All right. So follow me on social media and all that good shit, and do what you got to do. And what you got to do is what you gonna do. All right, y'all. We've come to the end. I don't want to leave. I don't want to leave, but I gotta go right now. And I'll be back to hold you down. I don't want to leave. Y'all remember that Trey Songz song? Trey Songz song. Isn't that when he had braids in his hair? I don't want to leave, but I gotta go right now. Y'all hear those vocals? But I'll be back to hold you down. Oh man, voice crack. Alright. I don't wanna. Fuck it. Drop 3 tears in a bucket. Boom! Oh, baby. Alright, you guys, it's time to roll about this bitch. I thank you all for listening. But, for real, you guys, make sure you go and follow all the pages, social media, us, or me over here at the VIBEZ Podcast. Oh, and also, if you want to be a guest on the show, last thing, I swear, then I'm going to go. If you want to be a guest on the show, I always love guests. Email me. Send me an email. Or hit me up on social media and let me know. AskVibes@gmail.com. Ask Vibes on Instagram. Or VIBEZ Podcast on Facebook and Twitter. Send me an email or hit me up on social media and let me know if you want to be a guest. And you don't even have to be in studio to be a guest. We'll get you, online through the phones and all that good stuff. I got a setup over here in the studio. I have like song Tourette's, y'all. But for real, let me know, you guys. I would love to have you as guests. All right, it's time to roll up out this bitch. Bitch, I'm King Kong, 'cause I'm King Kong and my kingdom with 6 rings on. How many championships? Bitch, 6 rings on, 'cause I'm a ringtone and I'm a ringtone and my voice sounds like a ringtone. And I'm King Kong. Is you King Kong? Bitch, I'm King Kong. It's my kingdom. Is you King King? Nah, I'm Bing Bing. I'm finna sing with 3 rings bars. Dumbest fucking song of my life. And y'all not gonna tell me otherwise. Alright, you guys, I'm out. And I'm out this bitch.